So I'm gonna go over the trade that I took in Nasdaq in the morning session. I took not couple, a lot ton of trades here. I'm gonna explain everything clearly. Okay. So first thing, just move to 1 day, sorry, 1 hour. So according to weekly time frame, we need to be bullish since the couple of weeks price keep on going higher after sweeping this liquidity. So it's keep on going higher towards this range in daily. Yes, the same. Yeah, finally holding the price keep on going higher towards this point. This is a weekly draw on liquidity. So I just move to 1 hour because in 1 hour it's gonna be really clear for me to explain. So so today's market, what I planned for today is so some sort of buy sell liquidity has been the recently formed buy sell liquidity has been taken. After taking out the buy side price, instantly flip the recently formed bullish fair value gap and with this breaker and leave this big bearish fair value gap. So I marked out this bearish fair value gap like to see some lower prices at least to this liquidity zone to this fair value gap. That was my plan in the morning. Since the buy side taken, recent fair value gap flip. So inside this range, I need to be bearish. If it close above, I can be bullish. That's what I planned for today. Um, in M15, it's gonna be clear. So this is yeah, this is a H1 50% of the seller's value gap. There's no price close above this. It's close above, but failed to displace. Give me a sec. Mm, here it's also flip big displacement. The fair value aligned with this liquidity. It's keep on engineering the liquidity. Once this reaches a 50% level, sweep again one more time sweep. That high continuously getting protected until the liquidity has been hunt. So M5. So I just moved to M1 and explain what I did in the morning, especially after market open. So yeah, so this is what I did. I did all my post market work. So there's a big displacement to the downside. These are all the engineered liquidity, so everything has been taken. Um, so here is the so where I was. So here I was. So price was super consolidated once it entered the H1 M15 fair value gap. It was super consolidated. And before the market open, I execute this first position. I considered it sweep all the highs. It's structure shift, flip the fair value gap. I considered and that created my own entry. To be honest with you, I execute my first entry. It stopped me out. I execute my second entry after sweeping this low. After um, sweeping this low, I entered again. It again stopped me out. It's kind of purely impulsive entry. I don't have any idea. And this is also that is nothing in it. It's just accumulation. There is no liquidity. There is no liquidity sweep. There is no not a key level. I consider like even I was like it has a lot of bunch of liquidity above. Lot of elections is situated in this area. That's the reason why I tried, but it's literally bullshit, bro. So every liquidity has been swept. So it's really give the structure shift, but there is no displacement though. But it's give the structure shift, and it also flip the fair value. So I entered my position here, put the stop at the low, expect some continuation towards the 50% level. That's what I planned, but unfortunately it stopped me out. And this is somehow it's okay, but this is purely impulsive, and this is what I did exactly as per my plan. So this is my friend model. I copied that today. Not I just copied the idea, but I took it by my own. So after the market open, what happened is I market out this liquidity aligned with this value gap. Price start to uh, pushing up and down. It's kind of sweep, big displacement, come on again, sweep one more time, go up, sweep one more time. So this fair value gap continuously holding the price, and this liquidity swept, and this is where I get the fair value gap, and that fair value getting swept. So what the point is, order flow is completely bullish, and this fair value gap keep on holding the price, and this liquidity also has been swept, second time, third time swept, fell to close below. Now I get the flip of the fair value gap. It's this recently found bearish fair value getting flipped. So I agree with my position here. Put the stop at the low, and I don't to be totally honest, I don't have the target, but I should have targeted the 50% of the H1 bullish fair value, sorry, bearish fair value gap. At the time I don't have that much no, ideology. I was super greed, so I closed my position somewhere around here due to fear of losing money. That was not advisable for me to do in the future. So I exit this position and close it here. Once I close, it's rebalanced to the discounted fair value. Since it's what does that mean, bro? The reason low getting swept, structure shift to the upside with big displacement, come all the way down, straight down moves, just straight down move, come all the way down towards the discounted fair value gap, towards the inversion. So that inversion holding the price, keep on holding higher and swept the high. So this is where I got manipulated. Um, according to me, not according to me, the optimal thing which I can do here is I first enter here. If I close this, I can also execute this position because it's kind of what it's holding the price. Price stay above big rejection, and this inversion and this is going to failure. Beautifully holding the price. It's just a straight dump. Most probably this is going to get taken. This is going to be a second entry optimal, but I not did that. I was like, it's flipped this five value gap. It's created this five value gap, so I started here. I don't have the knowledge at the time, but it's a kind of good entry though. It's a 50. It's approaches the 50% of the five value gap. Once it approaches the 50%, big kind of manipulation to the upside. Once you tap the 50%, big displacement to the downside. Flip the recently found value up, created this value. Once inside the value up, I entered. Put the stop at the low, sorry, high, targeting some lower prices. The market open and whatever the thing. But unfortunately, it stopped me out. This is where I started gambling. So once it flipped its direction, I was like, okay, fine. It's supposed to hold, but it's flipped. So I execute my buy position here and put the stop at the low. It stopped me out. It's a big stop for me today. To around 250, I lost here, and I was like, then at this point of time, I was totally pissed off. I was like, I lost something, I earned something, and I lost something, and this is the final entry for the day. After later, I identified that like, okay, liquidity sweep, structure shift, big displacement, come all the way down, holding the price, go above, close above. So it's kind of bullish continuation. This every low has been getting protected. So why don't we go for buy today since it has a lot of bunch of liquidity in the efficiencies to the upside. So once this value getting flipped, once it leave this value after this break, exit my last entry here, and it also stopped me out at this point. That's it. That's it. Yeah, it's clearly the engineered liquidity, bro. We are not supposed to buy this kind of swings. It's a cleared engineered trendline liquidity. I'm not aware of this today. The optimal thing which I can do is it's tap the 50%, start to sell off. Once again stop the tap the 50%, start to sell off. This swing continuously, this swing high and swing low continuously getting protected for almost 1 hour. Inside this thing, what happened? This value get flipped. If it get flipped, what should happen? It should hold the price and pushing higher towards this point, right? But it not happened. Instead, what happened is this high continuously getting protected. The last fair value gap that holding the price get gives some internal price action like the first leg getting swept, structure shift, flip up the fair value gap, flip and flip, keep on holding that swing. continuously getting protected until the draw liquidity like 1, 2, and 3. Every draw liquidity got met, get met. Yeah, bro. This is something that I missed. I'm not looking at this direction since I flipped my directions. I was not. I don't have that much clarity to identify this thing. But the thing is, 50% beautifully worked, and it's flipped, but it's failed to take this high. It's keep on accumulated here. One the last five value gap, it's holding the price, get ran through here, and it is also an inversion here. And that what happened here is, and it sweep all the recently formed internal buy sell liquidity, and that high can continuously getting protected. So if I put my projection, what I can expect the price to reach. What the hell, bro? What the hell is this? Lost manipulation before the structure shift. This is my 2.2 to 2.5. Great, right? This is my 2 to 2.5, and this is my 4. Every target has been successfully met. So standard deviations worked really well, bro. So this is what I did in the morning. Lot of stupid trades, lot of over trades. This is a fine entry, fine take profit. But I'm not aware about the take profit at the morning. But now I aware it's a 50% level up the 105 value. And I'm not knowing this model. I was a bit uh, confused in the morning, so it's a complete stupid day for me. Like I'm not doing anything good. Uh, just keep on flipping the direction. It's. I don't have any idea what the hell I'm doing in the morning, so I was a bit upset about it. Upset about it. So what is it? But it's worked really well. Okay. So what we can do next? We can go to GBP USD. This is where we did great in the morning. We pretty much got a good move, and unfortunately, it's played really well as of now. But I'm not holding the positions. I was a bit greed and afraid of losing my profits, so I closed it very quickly. So according to daily price, still the same. It's kind of accumulator. Sweep the high, keep on selling. So and in weekly, this is going to be the weekly low. So I marked the weekly low, daily high, daily lows in the morning, and I got the weekly low here, I guess. Yes, this is my weekly low. And what happened here is price just keep on the following for the past couple of weeks. Price keep on selling. Particularly in H4, I didn't see anything super good. So, but the one thing here is super clear. The bullish value that holding the price now got ran through. Yeah, it's got ran through. So we can look for some sort of selling here. So in the morning, when I wake up, I was in the market when this candle formed. After the candle close, I identified the fair value gap, but I didn't identify the flip. So here it's flipped this fair value gap. Now created the bearish value gap. That bearish value holding the price pushing lower. So this is going to be the obvious draw on liquidity. H1. So yeah, bro, this is a fair value gap that holding the price now get ran through. I didn't notice that in the morning. What the hell I trading, bro? What the hell I'm doing? I'm not even noticed this thing. I'm not even marked this thing, bro. I keep on focusing on this stuff, not even analyze this stuff. This is the major thing. This is the fair value gap in H4 and H1. Keep on holding. Now it's get flipped to the downside, so we can confidently go for sell. But I didn't knew that in the morning. So all I did was just mark this fair value gap. Expected the price to give some sell model, since it failed to take the weekly low, fail to take any sort of liquidity. It's just a straight up move towards the high to rebalance this inefficiency. And I didn't see anything superficial here, but in H5, sorry, M50, it's super clear. Um, so price keep on coming lower, fail to take this liquidity, just take this liquidity, and start to expand higher, start to rebalance all the liquid, sorry, inefficiencies. It's getting filled, it's getting filled, it's getting filled. On surprise, this is where the breaker located, like last high, swept, structure shift, and this failure never get tapped, right? This is the failure gap that worked really well for today. This is the premium, extremely premium failure gap in the swing. Worked really well, but I did um, got one stop loss exactly at this point. I marked at the 1 hour bullish fair value, sorry, bearish fair value up. Exactly at the 50 percentage. I expected some sort of selling, but it didn't. M1 it's printed a sell model, but it didn't work really well. Just keep on going higher all the way towards this point. So first entry was a failure, second entry was really good. This is M15, so this is the family app worked really well. So I marked out this. I guess yes, I marked this. And if I move to 5 minutes, it's going to be very clear. So I don't know where the hell I execute that question. I can explain it in. I'll explain it. I'll explain it later, bro. Because it's yeah. I guess this is the one. Series of up close candle, big down close candle. This is what I thought, but it's not worked. Like some sort of liquidity has been swept price inside this big imbalance because inside this 50%. So for the swing, it's a equilibrium level. Some sort of liquidity sweep inside the level. It's give a big displacement. Like series of up close candle, big down close candle, and consider it as a structure shift. So I execute my position here, put the stop at the high, and pretty much put some big lots, but it didn't work. It stopped me out. I can explain it in 1 minute. 1 minute. It seems good. So the reason why I entered my position here is it's everything. It's a very weak move. Very weak move. It's a clear trend line liquidity. Go all the way up towards this point. I was a bit confused whether the price turned turned its way from this fair value gap, or it's clear out this high and then it start, because it's a H1 bearish fair value gap. So I was a bit confused. It's going to go lower for sure, but I don't know where and when, from this place or from after it sweep the high. Yes, it's a clear panic seller. So yeah. So here what happened, bro? It sweep this liquidity. It once it enter the M15, tap, go all the way up. This one will be the first leg. Go all the way up, sweep the liquidity, tap the fair gap, tap the breaker, tap the breaker. What happened next? Structure shift to the downside, and these are the fair gap which remained unfilled in M5, and price rebalance to the extremely premium discounted fair value gap in for sellers, and start to displace its direction. Once I get this displacement, I was super confident. Once I get the flip, I was very confident I can able to hold the trade to this point. Because in M5, it's a clear liquidity, bro. It's clear low resistance liquidity. Price for sure going to have, once it flip, there is no point for the price to turn its back, turn, like flip its direction. So it's the clear target, and this is going to be the TP2, and this is going to be the TP3 for the day. Everything worked really well, but I was not did good. I am a bit greedy today. Okay, fine. I'm not yapping here. So yeah, M15 fair value gap, first leg, sweep, big displacement, structure shift. So this is the fair value. Inside this range, I execute my first. So once it break down, I execute my first position here, second position here, third position here. So this is the place where I execute my position, put the stop, everything at this point. So the optimal stop is going to be here, but I held my stop at this point, and it worked really well. This is M5 time frame, and I closed most of my profits at this point, since it is a fair value gap, so it might hold the price pushing higher. I knew one thing for sure: it's break, go all the way up, respected, displaced, structure shift, again a fair value gap. So I can keep a stop at this point and confidently hold the target. Since it is a very high probability sell model, I can hold the price target towards this point. Once it gets flipped, I can see some reactions. So I know for sure it's going to give some reactions, but today it didn't. I was a bit afraid and scared. I don't need to be. I knew that it's going to happen for sure because it's the dumb clear model today. So I closed majority of my profits here. I don't want to risk anything just for the past couple of weeks. I'm up 1 or 2%. I'm not even take pauses. I'm not even do anything, and I ended up losing the whole profits. It's kind of sucks me a lot. So that's the reason why I planned to um planned to take partials aggressively. So I take my partials aggressively here and leave the runners to plan to leave the runners towards this place, but I'm not. I just closed my positions somewhere around here, even though I clearly knew it's a low resistance liquidity run, so I was not holding the price. So I'm gonna explain it in 1 minute. It's 1 minute. It's very clear, bro. So where I first got manipulated, I guess this point. Yeah. So this is where I got manipulated. So the point is there is no fair value gaps here. It is a kind of random place, but in higher time frame, it's kind of a fair value gap in M15 and M5. It's kind of a structure shift. Um, so I executed my positions here, put the stop at the high, expecting lower prices towards this low, but it didn't. Yeah, my first position was somewhere around here, bro. After sweeping this liquidity, entering that M5 parallel gap, M15 parallel gap, I exit my position after this break inside this range. So here I exit my positions. Give me a sec. This is where I exit my position, put the stop at the high, targeting lower prices, at least this equal lows. But what happened here is price just keep on running higher and stopping me out. And in M1, one thing make me feel bad is there is no fair value gaps here. The place where I got the structure shift, there is nothing here. If the price entering any sort of fair value gap, then so this is going to be the clear fair value gap, bro. How clear it is. Here there is no fair value gap, bro. It's kind of random place, so it's that's the reason why it's not. The only reason I entered here is it's a H1 50 percentage super reaction, so I entered, but not worked, but not worked. So on surprise, reached the extremely premium fair value gap. So it's a big displacement candle, it's filled, and this is going to be the liquidity here. That liquidity has been not taken yet. Its liquidity has been taken here, place entering the big fair value gap. After that, what happened, bro? After that, this thing happened. The recently formed fair value gap that holding the price start to break below and displace lower. So the thing is, the recently formed fair value gap holding the price flipped its direction. This is going to be my first entry. This is where I need to execute my first position, but I didn't. I didn't notice that. I didn't aware about that. That was my mistake for the day. Even though if I miss the entry, this is going to be the optimal place for me to put my set my limit order below this fair value gap exactly at the breaker. It's clearly stopped at this point. You know how clearly price stopped exactly at the breaker and just picking up and start to displace lower, bro. It's a beautiful price action. Like once it displaced, it's created a fair value gap. It's clearly holding the price, keep on going lower. So once I move to 5 minutes, I understand that this is going to be the first leg and this is going to be the second leg. So that's the reason why I confidently entered. But here it's like I most probably I'm not like this kind of structure shift. Or if this high swept and give the structure shift, which means I confidently execute the positions. Once identified, this is the first leg and this is the second leg in sorry, M5. I was confidently executing the trade, but I was a bit late, bro. The first optimal entry should be here. Once it gives the structure shift with flip up the fair value gap, I should exit my position here, put the stop at the high, but I didn't did that, and it's displays all the way down. It's break below the swing high of M15 and this fair value gap also broken below. So every 5 hourly gaps kind of ran through, and this M5 structure shift price rebalance to the breaker, not failed to tap the 5 hourly gap, but did tap the breaker, stopped exactly here, picking up. And this 5 hourly gap that invest earlier, clearly holding the price. Invest come all the way up, price stop, swept, boom, 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 boom. Sell off. It's sell off, and in M1, it's damn clear. This is where the price most probably will come. So I closed most of my profits here and leave the runners towards it's stable. It's flipped the fair gap. It's clear, bro. It's there is no reaction inside this fair gap, inside this range. I don't see any kind of market maker buy model to afraid about. It's kind of flipped its direction here. It's kind of selling. It's kind of keep on selling. It's displays higher and instantly it's failed. So it's a clear draw on liquidity equal low sorry low resistance liquidity then. Even though I identified that, but I didn't hold wait have the patience to hold my positions. It exactly tapped my target at took my target at 2 o'clock. So this is the entry, fine entry for the day. And this was a loser. And the reason for that is there is nothing here. But here it has a liquidity, fair value gap, breaker, nice reaction, flip, structure shift, big displacement, rebalance to the breaker. So this is where I exit my first position, second position M55 inside the M55 gap, third position wanted to get the displacement, I entered the position here. And yeah, fine entry bro, fine day. Have fun, chill.